I'm joining in with my awesome friend Kimmy's Kitchen and More. And the challenge is new to me. And today I'm going to share with you what I picked up. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago because I was going to do some savings challenges and some no spin posts coming up in January. So what I'm sharing is not something I bought this month. It's something I bought back in December. But I've been so busy and sick, I hadn't had time to share it. So here we go. Let's see what Grandma got to help her get her finances in order. Well, this is my goal for this year, to learn to live as close as I can to what it would cost me to live on Social Security. I'm not putting everything that I'm going to be needing to spend money on, because when I stop working, I won't be using that either. I will have to get rid of some of those expenses. So all I'm going to show for my Social Security is utilities, food, and basic necessities of life. And I'm going to figure out, I need to be able to save some money also on this, because this is going to be long term for the rest of my life. So we're going to see if I can do it and what I have to do to make it work. I had to buy 2 of these kits because 1 was not enough. And those little rings fit on those money envelopes. And you break down your budget for the month and you put in the envelope what you're going to spend for the month for whatever it is. So that is the goal of getting my finances, to see them in front of my eyes, to know what I'm spending money on and how to spend the money in the way that'll make it stretch for the whole month. And this also came in the kit. I don't know for sure if I'm going to use this. This is to help you, I don't know, do different things, but I don't even know if some of that is even worth me messing with. I'll have to really go over and look, start watching other people that are using this method of their finances and see how they use it, and maybe I do need to use it and I just don't know it. So when you're starting something new, you sort of tweak it to where you want it for you to use it. Now next to it, you see some coloring stickers that I did use to put on my money envelopes to break it down to exactly what I'm spending this money for. And that is the most important thing for me. I have to put all the money that I'm going to get for a month in these envelopes and then break it down, some of it weekly, some of it monthly, because like my utilities are only billed once a month. So I did use these stickers to break down the utilities, how much I'm spending per utility, how much I'm spending per week on groceries. Now, if I don't need to spend as much as I have, I can always put it back in another envelope, money left over for the month. If that happens, like I said, this is my first month to do it. I don't know how hard or difficult it's going to be. I may have to tweak it a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. It also came with these different things you could put on your money envelopes where the money is going. Now, some of these things I do need and use. Like for haircuts, I need a haircut once in a while. Me or my husband are not drinkers, so we're not going to need anything for bars. Neither one of us plays games. And occasionally we'll go to a movie. I did make sure that I did put savings, 2 envelopes for savings, $100 each every month at the beginning. I did divide up all my utilities, even Stevens, for every month. Now, that may seem weird to some of you, but that's how I do it. I did not take any expenses for car in this challenge because I have other money, and because I'm still working, the money I have from working is going to make the car repairs, gasoline, anything to do with car insurance or anything. So that's where that money is going. We are very lucky that we don't owe any money on either car, but you still got maintenance and you still have things you have to spend money on, like gasoline. So we will see how we're going to do. I didn't also put any of my memberships in on this because when I stop working, those memberships will have to be canceled then or sold. So we will see how that's going to go. It did come with some budget sheets. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. They're really small, really going to be difficult for me to do, and I doubt seriously I'm going to use them. I'll probably just get a notebook and write everything in the notebook where it's neat, clean, organized, and printed big enough that I can read it without glasses. So we'll just see how this thing works out. So I do want to make you aware that I do have other money, and that's how I'm paying for things. That how are you living without a car? Well, I have a car, but it's coming out of other money. But once I stop working, I have no idea if I'm going to keep my cars or not. We'll see how it's going to be. I have enough money put aside already to pay the car insurance and some small car repairs, probably for 2 or 3 years, and I may keep them for a while. Now, there is a couple other problems I'm getting. I have an eye problem that is eventually going to cause me to go blind. I don't know how soon that's going to happen. I can still see fine at the moment. But when that happens, of course, the cars will be sold and I won't have those expenses. So everything is up in the air. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to live on Social Security. How difficult is it going to be? And what am I going to have to cut back for we can live comfortably? We're older, so we're not going to be going out and doing a lot of wild things and spending a ton of money. We usually always take a nice vacation every year. I don't know if that's going to stop either. Now here, there's some more things that they gave in the kit. I don't know if I'm going to use this either for the same reason. It's too small. I need something bigger. I'll probably use a notebook and break it down by month. So that's more than likely what I'm going to do. It did come with some games, saving challenge games. I have never tried playing them. I don't know if I want to play them. I don't know if I'm interested in them. I'm not going to throw them away because it might be something I will use. I don't know. I may find something else that's cuter and something I might enjoy. I don't know. When you start something new, you have no idea what you're going to use and what you're not. But as you can see, what came in the kit, and the whole idea is to get in the habit of getting yourself organized and making sure you can have money at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month and in the middle. I don't know how hard it's going to be because it's going to be half of what I'm already have coming in. So it's not going to be easy. I already know it. But it also may not be as difficult as I'm making it to be because I spend a lot of money foolishly. I just won't be able to do that anymore. So I will be breaking down tomorrow another video on how the challenge I'm joining in with, who it is with, and I'm going to show you where the money's going. Not all of it, because it's going to take about 2 videos for that. Well, if you want to see my plan on how to live on Social Security and how I'm going to break it down, please come by tomorrow and watch. I'll probably have the video up probably the first thing in the morning. So hopefully I can get it all lined up for you to understand what I'm planning on doing and who I am joining in with. And let's hope I can figure out a way to live on Social Security. I don't think it's going to be an easy process, but I'm up for the challenge. Hope you'll come along on this challenge and see my struggles and see if I can improve my living habits and still live well on a small income. See you tomorrow, guys.